Hey guys, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this KF All-Star video, we're basically going to talk about collabs with special focus on the upcoming collab that we're having with KF All-Star. That is Dead or Alive collab. They're starting from 29th July, and as you can see, Meliodas on my screen. He's one of my favorite collab characters, and he really helped me a lot. So I do have a soft corner for collabs, and from this point in this video I'm going to basically talk about I'll briefly talk about the difference between the collab characters and the fest and limited banner characters. I will talk about secondly about whether you should summon this collab or not. uh, I will describe some things and then you will make your own decisions. Then finally, I'm going to talk about how you are going to prepare for this collab if you are going to summon for them, because there are certain things that you need to know if you are a new player. Because I experienced these problems when I was a new player, and all of a sudden 70s collab came up and I was confused and I did a lot of mistakes. So I don't really want you guys to do the same mistakes. So make sure you watch this video till the end to know all the things you need to do in order to perform well in this collab, and whether you should summon it or not, and all you need to know about collabs. And make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. So let's just first start with the difference between collab characters and the fest characters or any BS or SS characters. The main difference is if you want to awaken any fest character or any BS or SS character, you are definitely going to need a character memory. But for example, if I want to awaken this Meliodas, who is already awakening level 3, if we are going to awaken him, as you can see, it beside the character memory here, there is another option, that is the dimensional invitation that you can actually create from the let me just quickly show you. You go to the memory, you go to the dimensional exchange, you click here, and actually you can combine these three memories. These three memories are actually farmable, and you can create one of these dimensional invitation and awaken this character right away. And the same way you awaken the fest characters, you need their character memory, but here you don't need their character memory. All you need is to farm those fest souls and awaken them up with this dimensional invitation. So this is something that really sets apart the collab characters from all other characters, because in limited banner characters you have a very short time and you need to have those character memories. In fast characters, you never know when you're getting which memory. You never know. It is totally RNG, and there is no way to get a definite memory unless you are paying money in the game. Yes, you can buy those subscriptions and get a memory selector every month, and you can get it. But for free-to-play players, there is no way to guaranteedly get a fast memory. No way. But these collab characters, as I have shown, you can do it in-house without any problem. Now here comes a good question, because there are a ton of characters right now: fast characters, BS characters, SS characters, collab characters. And now how strong actually these collab characters are. So in my honest opinion, guys, collab characters will never be as strong as BS or SS. Never. They can be stronger than the normal fest characters, which they definitely are. The 7 Deadly Sin collab or the 7 Night collab or the other previous collabs are definitely stronger than normal fest characters that we have. There might be some exceptions like Genis or Orochi 97. They're exceptional characters, boss characters, but on average the collab characters are way stronger than the fetch characters, but so far they are way less strong than the BS or SS characters. For example, a 3-star BS character can easily diminish a 5-star awakened collab without any issue. There will be no problem. But as this was a situation which was about 2 or 3 months ago, but within the past 2 or 3 months, as you can see, there is a lot of BS and SS characters in the market right now. Each and every one of those players at least have BS or SS units in their team. So definitely netmarble is going to make this collab a way stronger than before. This is my honest guess, guys, because otherwise if they make them as strong as 7 knights or 7 deadly sins, they would definitely not survive in the rush of all these BS and SS units. So in this regard, the upcoming collab is really important, and I think the characters will be really strong. And another aspect that I'm going to talk about the collab characters is they are extremely fast, and you really enjoy playing with them. I mean, I have Meliodas, I have Merlin, I have Diane, I have King, and I love playing with them. Each of them has 30% PG gain in their core. Their skills are extremely fast, and the skill has certain cooldowns as well. They have nice dots, and they are very reliable, to be honest. I haven't even leveled up any one of my collab characters beyond tier 3. As you can see, let me just show you quickly. Here is my 7DS collab team that I got from the past 7DS collab, and you can see I just 3-starred only 3 characters, and still Meliodas and Merlin is doing a freaking amazing job, especially in infinite battles or league matches. Maybe not in guild, maybe I'm not using them in guild, I'm using my BS characters in my guild, but these characters are really helping me in infinite fights, especially as you can see in my regular upload videos. I keep uploading them, and as you can see, Meliodas is alone good enough to diminish an entire team alone, which is freaking awesome. That's all you need. That's all you need to ensure the 1100 rubies for every week. I mean, what else you need? Now let's move on to our second question, that is whether we should summon the collab or not. I mean, that really depends firstly on your roster. It doesn't depend on your player level or account level or whatever. It depends on your roster. And by roster I mean not just a bunch of BS or SS characters. I mean a roster which is able to compete well in RHD. For example, you need a strong red team, you need a strong purple team, you need a strong yellow team, and so on and so on. You need a strong team for each color. When you have a strong team for each color, then you can consider yourself then you can easily skip any banner. You don't really have to take the pressure. But until that, I think you should try your best. And collab is a kind of a banner that will allow you to get the most number of characters at the least cost. Because as I have said before, you need to summon those characters just once, and it will cost you just that much rubies. The rest you can do in-house. But of course you need to summon the cards. But see the proposition. I mean, the proposition is way different, and I mean it's really effective that you can summon this character once and That's all. So for new and intermediate players, I would definitely recommend that summon in this collab without any hesitation, because netmarble is going to make this collab a special one for many reasons. First of all, there are a lot of BS and SS units in the market, and if you want to bring a new character in the game right now, you have to make him or her at least some sort of strong to face those BS and SS units in the game. Otherwise, people will not simply pull for them, people will not use them, and they will be just trash. And netmarble will definitely not do this, because they are doing this collab and they have certain things in their mind. They want people to summon for this collab, they want people to use these characters. So be sure 100%, be 100% sure that these characters will be effective and worthy, and they will be, I believe that they will be more powerful and more relevant rather than the 7DS or 7 Nights or any other previous collabs. Also, beside the RHD, these collab characters are going to help you a lot if you are a new or an intermediate player, because you know what, at least you need 3-star awakened characters to participate well in those events. For example, you need to play infinite fight every day, and in order to get the maximum benefits, you have to win all the 3 matches and you have to lose the least HP as possible. In that way, you can get more points. You don't have to, you just want to kill the entire opponent with using one team. And guys, my friends, that can only be done by collab characters unless you have the BS or SSU needs, because you can just quickly level up your collab characters to 3-star by using those dimensional invitation, and you will have those imperial stones selection from the shop, which I'm going to talk about it momentarily. But your character will be ready within a quick time. I mean, just a couple of weeks or 2 weeks, your character is fully 3-star and ready to go. You can just go ahead and start farming rubies. And this is how you're going to stockpile your rubies and future, and you can summon any BS or SS banner and get successful there. This is the secret, guys. First, you need to build your team, and first you need to do something to ensure that your regular ruby earning is ensured. Only then you will be able to summon any BS or SS fighters and make them 3-star, 4-star, or even 5-stars. You saw me. I made one character 5-star awakened in a BS banner. And where those rubies came from? Infinite battles, regular infinite battles. 1100 rubies per week, man. And there are others also. So, okay, this is one of those reasons that you really need these collab characters. If you don't have any SS or PS, then definitely they will be way better than those old-fashioned face characters, which are kind of outdated at this point in the game. So I guess now you understand the potentiality of these collab characters. So now if you are okay to summon them, now this section is for you. And now I'm going to talk about how to prepare yourself for the collabs, because attending or summoning is in a collab is not just a summon. You have to prepare yourself for it, and let me just tell you what you need to do. First of all, as a rule of thumb, you need rubies. That's a good question, and there's no need to explain that thing. You need rubies. And if you are new or an intermediate player, keep playing your stories, do these daily time attacks and infinite battles, and keep farming your rubies. There are still time left, and the collab will last about, I guess, 20 days or so. you'll be able to farm rubies during the time. So no worries if you are having like 2 or 3 or 5,000 rubies right now, or even 1,000 or 2,000 rubies, because I know most of you guys kind of exhausted your rubies in the PS banner, but some of you have a lot of more rubies as well who saved, who kind of skipped that banner. So in anyways, keep saving your rubies and don't give up hope, because it is possible even if you have a couple of thousand of rubies. Start grinding and keep stockpiling. The second thing you need to do is to save a ton of rubies. Forget it. You need to save a ton of APs. APs? Yes, my friends, you need to save a ton of APs, because I guess if you are a newer intermediate player, you have attended some of the rush events in the PS or SS banner or whatever. For example, we do we still have that? Let me just check. Exchange shop, yeah. For example, in PS event, we have this kind of exchange shop, which was not really that much of worthy, and you didn't really had to farm a lot of things from here. But guess what, my friends? You are going to get a ton of value in the rush event, which is going to be in the collab, because firstly you will be getting those imprint stone selection box, not mystery box or craps. You will be getting imprint stone selection box, from where you can basically select your attack type stones, which is mostly effective for most type of characters. So regardless of character types or colors or whatever, I would suggest just get all those circle, square and hexagon attack, double attack imprint stones. Simple as that. This is the rule. So you will be getting those imprint stone selection boxes, and you will be able to buy them, I guess, maybe 20 or 10, I forgot, but there will be plenty of them, and you will need to farm a ton of coins in order to buy those things, because imprint stone selection box, guys, double attack imprint stone selection box, and those are very much specialized for those dead or alive characters or those collab characters, whatever they may be. So you need to save a ton of APs, and for this I have a separate guide, so I don't need to talk a lot about it. Just basically do the dailies and buy the APs from these exchange shop, where you can get APs from, let me say, here in this infinite battle exchange shop. I got my purchase. Also you can get league match exchange shop. I got my purchase here. You can see the 3 ones. You can also get some APs here by spending some of your soul dusts, and you can get the soul dust by salvaging your bronze or gold character souls. You don't need to salvage these purple souls, but I don't really recommend this much, because you need the souls anyways to enhance those hammers. But still, if you need, you can buy. I'm just showing the way, but basically there are a ton of ways to farm APs, and from now on keep doing this thing. And basically in the shop there is also an ad in the secret shop, but that basically stays here, which I have already watched. It actually refreshes 6 times every day, 6 or 5 times or 4 times, I forgot, but it refreshes multiple times, so you can watch it multiple times, 3 or 4 times I guess per day, and it gives you 50 AP every time. So make sure you keep stockpiling your AP. Now, not only the rubies and APs, you need to stockpile a lot more things. First of all, your card summon tokens, or let me just show you. If we go any sort of card summon, as you can see, these tokens These tokens will summon cards. This token will summon 10x cards. This will summon 10x characters. This will summon 1x character. So basically, try to farm these, card or character summon tickets, because there will be 2 free characters in the collab, and one of them you will be getting by maybe login event or some sort of other event. I don't know, maybe most probably you will get her by login event. I'm not sure who it will be, but you will be getting her by login as free, and another character will be locked behind a carnival. And what sort of carnival? I don't know, guys. I don't know. It can be a card carnival, it can be a character carnival. In card carnivals, you need to obtain certain amount of cards. You need to summon, you need to use those tokens and get those cards. And for character carnivals, in the same way, you need to have memories for them. So basically, start saving as soon as you can, as soon as you see this video. And there are a ton of ways to get those tickets. For example, you can get them by watching this ad. You can get 2 tickets here. And for tokens, if you go to the exchange shop, you can actually buy these tokens here. These are card summon tokens and these are character summon tokens. You can buy them by salvaging your vessels, which you can go to by this pressing here, by just go to the salvage soul, and here the souls you can see it is available. If you can just click on this salvage soul and select, as you can see, if you just click on the salvage button, it will click or salvage all those souls and turn into purple soul dust, with which you can buy those tokens. Also, there are many places where you can actually farm those tokens. Let me just show you in a quick way. If you can go to the dungeons, advent dungeons, and make sure you play against this guy every day and try to finish as much tiles as possible, because for each tile you complete, you're going to get 1 10x token, which is amazing. So try to make sure that you save your resources for now. Do not summon anywhere at all, but maybe you need to do some summons in order to complete this bingo game. And yeah, I mean, you have to do it anyway. Just use your tokens, don't use your rubies, just use your tokens, because cards, summon cards or summon tickets will not work. Let me just take you to the summon section, and here there are 2 tasks. One of them requires you to summon some characters, one of them requires to summon use some cards. So basically use these tokens. As you can see, I have some more. I have already completed mine. Still I have some more. If you can farm them every day and keep an eye on them, on that you have that intention in your mind that you need to have them, so you find your ways. There are plenty of ways in the game to attain them, to get them. So try to get those resources as much as possible. So basically, this is the all-around guide about the collab characters that you need to know. And I talked about whether you need to summon the collab or not, depending on your roster. And I also talked about that how you should prepare yourself from now in order to take a successful participation in the collab. Of course, I hope you will find this video helpful and you'll get important information from here. And I hope you will give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, so I keep creating more videos like this. Hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Stay awesome, stay safe, and peace out.